Good afternoon. My name is Sheri from Australia Junior Golf Club. It's an honor to invite Davey from the PGA of New South Wales, the CEO, to join us today for have a chat about few questions about junior golf. How are you, Davey?
I'm good. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thank you for coming. So the first probably questions we like to ask you. What do you think about the currently golf situation in Australia now?
Sure. Look, I think we've seen a real uplift in golf since the start of COVID, which is putting a good news story on a bad situation. The popularity has increased a lot. We have a lot of people playing golf that may not have played golf for 10 or 20 years previously. And we're all seeing a lot of new people, a lot of new kids and teenagers taking up golf for the first time.
So is it now how many millions people to play golf in Australia?
Yeah, the golf industry in Australia would consist of over 1 million people that play golf regularly. And some of the research suggests that there's another 1 million people that would be interested in taking up golf. So there is a huge opportunity there to grow that market share if we can convince more people and show them the joys of playing golf.
That's great. So do you know how many the golf courses in Australia totally?
Across the country, there's a lot of very small golf clubs. So the number of golf clubs would be over 1,000. But we think there's about 600 golf clubs across the country that employ multiple staff.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so I think golf is a very popular sport in Australia. And I saw many members there just play every day. And what do you think about these sports were good for the junior, the golf?
Yeah, look, golf's a great sport for juniors. It teaches a lot of self-discipline. There are rules that are required to be self-regulated, so quite often it's the individual that has to make the decision of whether they've broken a rule, so it does create and teach these kids a lot of valuable life lessons.
Yeah, that's good. So today, as you know, we have 46 the children from this area to join our junior golf program. What do you think about our program?
Look, I think it's fantastic to see 46 people here today that may have had only a little bit of experience playing golf previously. So in only a region of Sydney to see nearly 50 kids taking up the game, it's a fantastic initiative, and I wish you all every success for many more of these camps to come.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, we will have more golf camps in December, and more trainings and the ongoing trainings. So what do you have any suggestions for our training program, the junior developer program, and with from the PGA association point?
Look, I think from what I've seen so far, you've got the framework really good, delivered by PGA professionals, so you know that there's expert training being delivered. You've got access to some great facilities this week, and most importantly, it looks like the kids are having a lot of fun out there. So keep those things together, and you should be very successful.
Yeah, thank you very much. And also, as parents, they will probably want to know if the kids is very interesting about to play golf. What are the program? What are the pathway they can follow?
I think the next stage after these initial camps, there's a national junior program called My Golf, which is delivered through the vast majority of golf clubs in New South Wales and, for that matter, across the country. So I think the next stage would be to link these junior golfers up with one of their local clubs.
Sure.
Then you could see your local PGA member for lessons and develop their game further. When children or the kids under the age of 18, when they get ready to play in competitions, there's an organisation called Jack Newton Junior Golf. which deliver a large number of golf tournaments for juniors across New South Wales and the ACT.
Yeah, can we join them? Can our kids join them, or have to be the member in the club to join the competition?
They do need to have an affiliation with a golf club, but yes, there is definitely a pathway for those kids to join the Jack Newton once they get to a level when they're able to play 18 holes of golf or even 9 holes of golf. But once they're able to get onto the golf course, that's when they're ready to start playing in some Jack Newton programs.
Sure. Do you think, as maybe your experience, that how long the kids can join after the training? How long the training, and then they can join the tournament, the competition?
Yeah, look, it takes a little while. They will need to do some. Obviously, there's these introductory programs. Then the next phase would be the My Golf programs within a golf club. Once they graduate out of those My Golf introductory programs as well, that's when they can start playing into the club competitions and the Jack Newton junior golf competitions.
That's good, very good. And also with the also parents, they want to ask what age they can start to learn play golf.
The beauty of golf is that you can play from a very, very young age. I think people might have seen the old footage of Tiger Woods as a 2 and a 3 year old. So there really is there's no ages too young anymore. Golf clubs are starting to embrace young kids coming on and practicing and playing on their golf course. And on the other end of the spectrum, it's a game that can be played by 90-year-olds. So it is a game that you can, once you learn it, you can play it for your entire life.
That's great, yeah. So I think kids probably can start at any age and then continue for their. So the last question is about to ask, and if they want to be famous player, so like a Tiger Woods, Adam Scott, how can they to achieve that?
I think the main thing is hard work.
Yeah, that's I
hard
agree.
Work, and it's probably very important to get a PGA professional coach on board.
Yes.
If you're looking at those individuals that are trying to get to the very top of their sport, it is very much a high performance environment, and they should be undertaking regular coaching and practicing. Now, not everyone needs that, but to get to the top, you definitely will need some regular and ongoing coaching by a PGA professional.
Yes, the PGA is very important to make the kids to be success in the future. And sorry, I have another question to ask about what are your recommendation or suggestion for Australia Junior Golf Club us to assist or help these children to achieve for the goal for the future?
I think by running programs such as this, that we can only expose children to the sport of golf. And I think, as I said at the start, the most important thing is they have fun. Performance will come later. As long as the kids are enjoying it and they're wanting to play and wanting to practice, that is what will facilitate their development in the sport.
Yeah, that's correct. So the clubs now, Australia Junior Golf Club, is so we run this program. The purpose is say the kids have a fun and meet friends. So as you said, find the interest. If they really want to continue, we will have some high levels for them to join. Is any other comments or suggestions you want to add in?
No, I think it's a great program you've got running here, and I wish you all the best this week.
Thank you very much,
Pleasure.
David, for joining us. It's thank you for the time, and we will keep in touch with the PGA Australia and the New South Wales. Thank you very much.
No problem.
So we can't have a shake hand.